Today, Gemini, we're coming from the book of Fleetwood Mac, The Passage of Dreams. Thunder only happens when it's raining. That was written from an unhealed place of a breakup. I love Fleetwood Mac, but that is not an absolute truth. And that's what we're talking about today, Gemini. The unhealed narratives we mistake as absolute truths because thunder doesn't just happen when it's raining. You live long enough, you experience thunder when there's sun outside, you know, bright day, or there's absolutely no rain at all. There's a such thing as dry thunderstorms. So today, that's what we're talking about. What is the unhealed narrative that you mistake as an absolute truth? Keep in mind, Gemini, this message isn't going to resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I'm Shauna. This is your highest good tarot. Welcome. What is the unhealed narrative Gemini mistakes as absolute truth? The unhealed narrative that Gemini mistakes as absolute truth. We have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely about movement. We have the Ace of Wands here and the Chariot. The Chariot is something about um it's about it's usually about forward movement and moving fast. It's the fastest card in the deck. And usually, let me move, I'm putting this to the side, the Chariot to the side. Usually it is, I can associate it with somebody being on the right path or being moved to the right path. But that's not the energy I'm getting. That's not what spirit is saying to me. Let's go to um your spread with the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Queen of Cups. I just heard moving at the pace, someone else's pace. Moving at someone else's pace. Gemini, this may be one of those situations where um, you are involved with someone that you kind of lay back. I don't know if you are just like this with everyone, where everybody kind of controls how things move. It's like you are not the main character of your own story. Other people have take the main role, and you play supportive in your own story. And that's what I'm getting in this situation, that this person, whoever this Queen of Cups is, now this could be a feminine, it could be a masculine, it could be a non-binary person for you. But it's one of those things where they may use their sexual wiles to control you and to move at the pace, or just move how they want you to move. And it's like you have no say. You're at their whim, their beck and call. Now it's one of those things where Yeah. Mm. It I'm they're emphasizing these chains, and it's like was at the bottom of the deck now that I moved the chariot over is the 8 of swords. It's like you have this mindset of this may be as good as it gets. There's nobody else out there for you, or like they got me on lock. Like, they got, I don't want to let this go. It's like that. And for some of you, this may even be something more into the um spell arena. Confirmation bark. So again, and there's nothing going on. My dog barks when she hears car doors, and I can usually hear the car doors. I heard no car door. So yeah, so it's that mindset of um things don't get any better than this, or you're just kind of trapped because you're under somebody's spell. They are. What else about this? Like they're directing your path. What else about this, spirit, please? This one. One of these cards try to come out. What was that? Okay, interesting. If it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. It's like you don't have any control. That's what the unhealed narrative is, that you don't have any control, and you do, or you can. Control over your own actions is not an option. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, there's another ace, the World, and at the bottom of the deck is 8 of Cups. hmm. This is one of those situations that you would have to completely remove your energy from. There's no compromise in this. I hear cord cutting. Um, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, the World. 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the World. You carry the burden with you, and this is a very heavy load, and it's like you are in this situation. You're moving away from the breakthrough. It's almost like you don't want to make decisions for yourself and to do the things, and this is beyond just having a kink, of wanting to be controlled. um this is something else, because this is an overkill of wands. This is more than 10 wands. This is control. This is control, and this is the burden of being controlled, being told what to do, enslavement. That's that's what's on the other side of this, as you move further and further away from the ending and the truth. It's like you're getting um, freely going into the grips of whoever this Queen of Cups is, um, with this intoxicating energy and these chains, this hold that they have on you, walking away from your destiny, walking away from your ability to choose freely, with the Ace of Swords, and to think freely and to live freely. It's like, yeah, some of you are willingly doing it, some of you unwillingly. Hmm. Let's go to the advice here. This is something else. And the main the main theme of this, though, Gemini, is that you have control. You're able to control your actions, or gain control of your actions and become the main character. Advice for Gemini, please. Okay. I've been prompted to ask a question just to verify with the cards. Can Gemini gain control over their lives and become the main character of their story? First card is maybe. Second card is a no with this Five of Swords, which is interesting. And then we have a yes with the Seven of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a yes. This is a choice. We got two yeses, a no, and a maybe. And this Four of Pentacles is definitely, it feels like there is some financial gain for this person, whoever this Queen of I'm about to say Hearts, Queen of Cups is to you, that has this emotional and physical control. Um, this is about holding on, and not wanting to let go. This is a choice for you. That's why this maybe is here. And it's also a no. This no is here rather because this person is cunning. This person is of course trying to keep control of you at all costs. However, um you're being encouraged to persevere and to do the things that need to be done to gain control over your life and reap the harvest, the work that you have put in to get that, all that is yours, all that you have claimed and may have given away, recalling your energy back to you, reclaiming your energy, reclaiming some of them funds, and letting that be something that is for the line to come. It's for everybody else, and gaining trust not just in others as you continue to heal and grow, but also in yourself, taking on responsibility of yourself and the things that come with it, the things that come with living a stable and a productive and a whole and fulfilled life, taking on that responsibility. When you live a stable, whole, productive, and fulfilled life, that is success. And of course, some of those things are, um, subjective, What's fulfilling to you? Because what's fulfilling to you isn't the same for me, right? What's the advice here for Gemini? Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you like. And personal readings are available. Send me an email and I can let you know what your options are and how to get the personal reading of your choice. Yeah. Yeah. Thunder doesn't only happen when it's raining, Gemini. You know, you can regain control of your senses and your life. You know, you don't, if, unless you want to be in this, and some of you might. You like it, I love it. But this may not, this feels like this isn't what the divine wants for you or what they have for you. But free will is always, always in play. Always. So, advice, we have the Lovers. Ooh, we have the Empress. Wow. Two of two are major arcana. At the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords again. Choose ye this day is what I'm hearing. You know, the Ace of Swords is about courage, freedom. Why did I hear it like the way gosh, what's his name played a Scottish um freedom. You know, that's what I just heard screaming. It's about having the courage and the freedom to take on those responsibilities, to make the choice that needs to be made and to do the shit that needs to be done. And the Lovers is not just about a romantic relationship, but it's also about a major life decision and being intuitively led and being guided by your spirit team, tapping into those downloads that you have received and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. This is that high priestess that's coming in here and paying attention. Some of you have already been shown how to get out of the situation, not only that you need to, but how to. And this reading is most likely for many of you just a confirmation. And this is about healing as well. Healing that space in you that feels that there is no other way to be in a relationship. There is nobody else, or this is as good as it gets, you know, because that is not an absolute truth. This is, you know, the Lovers can also be about lust, romantic love, and sexuality. And it's coming up in so many ways. You know, intercourse or sex with a whole person, a healed person, can be just that. It's not just a song, you know, sexual healing. It's also an actual thing. And you can be divinely led and guided to the person who does that, who you do those things with for each other. But definitely making an enlightened decision, making a decision that will shift everything in your life, tapping in and making those moves wisely, using those and for some of you it may require some rituals. Let's go to last messages for you. Last messages for Gemini, please. Yeah, some of you it may require some rituals to disconnect from this person. This is interesting because this is kind of a a slight break from what spirit has been saying, where this is, I don't know, it's just, it's hitting different. It's hitting different because somebody is trying to control based off the unhealed narrative that has been planted. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Two of these cards. Hit the floor. Ooh. Let me get them. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, don't walk, run away. That is clear. Don't walk, run away. And then, we have, oof, like spirit is something else. You know, I'm gonna just put it out there. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes on purpose. Basically, this is your choice. This is your choice. But just remember, and this is why it's hitting different, because this is about your life and what happens going forward. And it's about being controlled. Like the devil energy is here. That's why it's hitting different. Because like I said, this feels, this is way beyond a kink. You know, people got the things that they like. You know, you like it, I love it. But this is something else. This is an attachment. That's what I'm getting. This is an attachment. That's why this is hitting different. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Okay. That kind of hit me. But the only person you need to validate you is you. The only person you need to validate you is you. This person, whoever this person is, they are not your concern. Don't walk, run away. And then the last one that came out is yes, seek additional guidance. Seek additional guidance. Again, personal readings are available. You know, send me an email and we can go from there, y'all. Yeah, I hope this helps, Gemini, and I hope it helps you for your highest good. You came out here. Yeah, lovers, Gemini energy. It's time for you to tap in. Tap in deeply and be led. At least I hope you do. I hope you do. Until next time. Bye, y'all.